Good morning, viewers. Welcome again to my channel, Second Math Hub, the solution to math problems. Let's quickly solve past questions on general mathematics. This is November-December 2024. Objective question 1. I read, the area of an island represented on a map of scale 1:100,000 is given as 32 centimeters squared. What will be its area on a map of scale 1:50,000? So I have a question for you. Between the two maps, we know that the first map has a scale of 1:100,000, and then the second map has a scale of 1:50,000. Which of them is bigger? 1:100,000 and 1:50,000. Which of them is bigger? So let me answer in the comment section. Now, recall that when you talk about a scale, of a map. A scale of a map gives us the relationship that exists between the distance measured on the map and the corresponding distance on the ground. The relationship that exists between distance measured on the map to the distance measured on the ground or in the real world. So that is all about scale. Now, a map with a scale 1:100,000 and a map with a scale 1:50,000. A map with a scale 1:50,000 is bigger than a map with a scale 1:100,000. Why is it so? So now let's look at something. 1:100,000. Let's interpret this. It means that when we measure every 1 centimeter on the map, its actual distance on the ground is 100,000 centimeters. Every 1 centimeter on the map represents 100,000 centimeters on the ground. That is for the first map. Now for the second map, every 1 centimeter measured on the map corresponds to 50,000 centimeters on the ground. So we see that in terms of details, the second map will show more details than the first map. The second map will show more details than the first map. So that is the reason why I said that the second map is larger than the first map. The largeness here is talking about the details. So take note. The one with a smaller figure shows much details than the one with a bigger figure. That is in terms of map. So that is what you need to take note. So we can conclude that the second map here shows more details than the first map. So because of this, the second map is bigger than the first map. But how much? We are looking at the magnitude of details it can show. The magnitude of details the second map can show than the first map. So with this, to get the magnitude, we need to calculate the scale factor. So I'm representing the scale factor as K. So the scale factor will give us the magnitude of the details the second map shows and the first map. How then do we calculate the scale factor? So the scale factor is the length of the first map, that is 100,000, divided by the length on the second map, which is 50,000. So what is K? 100,000 divided by 50,000. So that is 2. So the scale factor here is 2. Now, the scale factor we are looking, this is the scale factor in terms of length or distance. This is a scale factor in terms of length or distance. We said that the scale shows the relationship that exists between distance on the map to the actual distance on the ground. So in terms of length, terms of length. The second map shows or is 2 times larger than the first map. That is, it shows 2 times details than the first map. That is in terms of length. But we are looking at area. We are looking at the area of an island. We are looking at the area. So can you also calculate the scale factor? But this time in terms of area. We want the scale factor in terms of area. Can we do that? Now, we know that area is 2-dimensional. Take note, area is 2-dimensional. That's the reason why it is measured in terms of square units. It's measured in terms of square units. So we are looking at the scale factor in terms of area. So in terms of area, the scale factor will be the squared of k. We are looking at area. So the area will be the squared of k. Now, what is k? We have k as 2. So we have 2 squared. And 2 squared is simplified as 4. So meaning that in terms of area, the second map would show 4 times details than the first map. That is in terms of area. So with this, let's calculate the area of the island. Area of the island using the second scale, or on the second map, 1:50,000. So we know that the area of the island will be the scale factor here, which is 4, multiplied by the area of the island measured on the first map. So that is 32 centimeters squared. So finally, you can say that area is equal to 4 times 32 centimeters squared. That is 128 centimeters squared. So we can conclude that the right answer is option A. I hope you enjoyed this episode. See you next time.